Oh, there's a river that smells so bad that you smell it way before you can see it. And it's not just because of fish and critters, but the foul stench is because of tons and tons of biological waste, industrial waste that's dumped into it each year. And despite the fact that it's a filthy river, it's revered as holy by millions of people. It's the Ganges River, which is fabled to have descended from the goddess Ganges from heaven to purify the earth and its inhabitants. This river, people believe that if they could go down to it and bathe in it, they can wash their sins away. There are special times that they believe are especially beneficial for bathing in the river, and that's through the Kumbh Mela festival, which is going on right now in Allahabad, which is located in northern India in the state of Uttar Pradesh. It's where the river Ganges and the Yamuna River meet. And in this area, over the next about 30 days till February 25th, it's estimated that some 80 to 100 million people will descend upon this town, which is normally a population of about just under 2 million people, on what's considered to be the most beneficial day for bathing, to wash away sins, February 15th. It's estimated that 20 million people will be there on that day alone. People will come from all over the world, all over India. It's kind of like, the Kumbh Mela festival is kind of like a convention for yogis and sadhus who are considered to be saints, religious people and pilgrims from all over India, all over the world. They'll show up. Some of the sadhus will come from remote forests and even remote mountain caves in the Himalayas. And their purpose? To find forgiveness of sins and eternal life by bathing in the river and breaking the cycle of rebirth. To accommodate these millions of people that will descend upon Allahabad, a huge temporary tent city has been created to allow them a place to stay. Large ghats, which are stairways down to the river, have been provided so that way people can walk down into the river, which is considered to be sacred, but is heavily polluted. These people will help to wash away their sins in this water. Many of them will even drink the water, believing that it'll be beneficial, or they'll bottle it and take it home as a memento or as a gift to relatives. A top Allahabad official stated that their greatest challenge is to make sure that they can provide an opportunity for every person to go down into the river on the most beneficial bathing days to wash away their sins, but without a stampede. Now, the last Kumbh Mela festival held in Allahabad was in 2001, and about 100 million people were there at that time without incident. But in 2003, when a Mela festival was held in Nasik, India, 45 people were crushed to death in a human stampede. On the most beneficial bathing days, these people are willing to die for a chance to go down into this river in hopes of washing away their sins. Most have no idea that Jesus has already died for their sins, that he's already paid the price for their sins. So I invite you now, would you please pray with me for the people that will be attending the Kumbh Mela festival? I'd like to pray for their physical safety, that they would be safe as they're attending it, but also that their spiritual eyes would be opened. If you could pray for our brothers and sisters that they would have an opportunity to share the love of Jesus with those who will be going to and from the festival. There's going to be some 7,000 buses and 750 trains ferrying people back and forth. If you'd please pray that our brothers and sisters would have a chance to share the love of Jesus with those people. And most importantly, that many, many would come to know true hope and find their true hope in Jesus.